After Sami and his team returned victorious from their battle against the Heart of Darkness, they expected peace to last for a long time. But that peace was an illusion. One night, while they were celebrating in their village, they noticed the moon gradually turning blood red. A mysterious figure appeared before them, surrounded by an aura of thick darkness, and spoke in a frightening voice. "You have destroyed the Heart of Darkness, but you have opened the gateway for the deep shadows. Prepare for the battle that will change everything." Then he disappeared, leaving behind a message etched in the air. The deep shadows can only be defeated by sacrifice. Sami and his team gathered in the village square, trying to understand the meaning of the message. Zeke began analyzing the phenomenon using his magical devices. He discovered that the moon turning red meant the gateway of the deep shadows had been opened. Serena read from the ancient magic book they carried from their previous adventures. She found a passage that said, "The deep shadows are the mightiest forces of darkness. They can only be vanquished by finding the crystal of eternal light." Sami and his team decided to embark on a new adventure to find the crystal of eternal light. On their way to the mountains where the crystal is said to be hidden, they were attacked by giant shadows. These shadows were not ordinary foes. They had unnatural intelligence, manipulating the land around them and using the terrain to their advantage. The battle began amidst a dense forest, and the shadows multiplied rapidly. Aijin summoned a fierce windstorm to try to blow the shadows away, but they returned stronger. Zeke crafted a temporary light bomb to distract the shadows. This gave them a chance to attack. Sami, with his usual bravery, used his shadow dagger to fight the leader of the giant shadows. In a direct confrontation, Sami managed to destroy the leader of the shadows, but this led to a massive explosion. The explosion thrust the team far apart. After the battle, the team found themselves before an inverted cave, where the walls were covered with reflective mirrors that distorted their reflections in strange ways. Every step they took inside the cave made them feel as if they were walking in another world. Suddenly, the mirrors began shattering one after another, revealing dark creatures known as guardians of reflection. These creatures were not easily defeated. Each time one attacked, the assault was mirrored back upon them. Sami noticed their reflections in the mirrors moved differently than they did. He realized the solution was to attack the creatures' reflections instead of attacking them directly. After a long fight and precise strategy, the team managed to destroy the Guardians of Reflection, opening a path to a massive hall at the end of the cave. On their way to the mountaintop where the crystal was located, they encountered a broken bridge connecting across a deep valley. The bridge was surrounded by strong winds and moving shadows attempting to knock them off. Sami decided to lead across the bridge using magical ropes crafted by Zeke, but the shadows began attacking them as they crossed. The shadows on the bridge unleashed dark bolts, but Serena protected the team with a magical shield. Zeke quickly repaired the magical ropes whenever they were damaged, while Sami fought the shadows with his dagger. After a bitter battle, they managed to cross the bridge and reach the mountain entrance. Upon reaching the mountaintop, they found the crystal protected by a shield of darkness. An ancient spirit appeared before them and said, "The crystal of eternal light will only be granted to one who proves readiness to sacrifice." The team had to face dark copies of themselves. Sami faced a stronger version of himself with a similar dagger. Aijin faced a dark whirlwind representing his fears. Serena faced her past and her fear of failure. Zeke faced a dark copy that destroyed everything he tried to repair. Sami realized that sacrifice did not mean death, but letting go of something precious for the greater good. Sami offered his shadow dagger to the crystal, saying, "This dagger has been my source of strength, but I am ready to give it up to save the world." The crystal absorbed the dagger and emitted a powerful light. The light destroyed the surrounding shadows and opened the gateway to a new world. After recovering the crystal, The team returned to their village, knowing this was not the end. The deep shadows might return, but this time, they were ready to face them with full force. Sami looked at the crystal and said, "I've learned the true strength lies in sacrificing for others, not in the weapon we wield."